BC's Forest Service and resource roads are busier than ever. Proper radio use and following road calling procedures can save lives.
There are a lot of people that use this road. We don't have it to ourselves like we think we do. I'm not a fan of people up here without radios, but we can't stop it. So we have to be aware of it and we pay attention all the time.
In an effort to keep everyone safe on these roads, mobile radio use has been standardized with signage, calling protocols, and a dedicated bank of resource road radio channels.
Up 670 pickup.
Knowing the road calling procedures and using them correctly is key to everyone's safety.
690, one up. The new radio protocol is up and down, not loaded and empty. I've always called loaded and empty because I figured that everybody get out of my way, and that's not the way. So it is up and down.
$155, 14 down.
It can be extremely busy with logging trucks. Come springtime too, we got lots of planters on the road, lots of new drivers on the road, surveyors. So yeah, it can be quite busy.
Traffic calling procedures are posted at the start of each resource road and kilometer markings are indicated along the route.
The provincial standard is every second kilometer to call. And additional to that, there's must calls. So at the pinch points on the road or blind corners, there's a must call sign. So you would weave that into your calling procedure.
676 up.
If driving in a convoy, the lead vehicle should clearly call the number of vehicles traveling behind.
Sakanka, 4 kilometers, up for 7.
It is important that drivers are using pre-programmed radios and calling on the correct channel, and calling every time they pull over or re-enter a road.
Off the 690, onto the 670, down at 14.
On the resource roads, everybody has to understand that down vehicles, they have the right of way. You're coming back up, it's up to you to find the wide spots. That's why communication is extremely so important.
155 Main.
8 down.
Drivers must always know their location in relation to oncoming traffic and look for a pullout to clear within 2 kilometers of a vehicle headed down.
2 pickups in the clear at 6.
Listening is a really critical part to being a resource road user. It's one thing to call where you are, but it's almost more important to listen.
8 down, 670.
Because you're just one vehicle of many on a road, where if you're listening and focusing on listening, you can hear where all the traffic is and you can anticipate when you're supposed to be clearing and you can pre-plan your route.
In the clear at 5.
You always have to listen. That's why you can't have 2 radios. Some of the guys that run 2 radios in their trucks, there's no way they can pay proper attention.
670, 6 down.
And chatter. If you want to visit, pull over, and if you know nobody's coming, go to a different channel. You don't hog the radio. It's for everybody. Anybody that doesn't use the forest roads all the time, the biggest thing is to stop at the bottom and see what is their protocol sign, then you know what you're doing, because it's different on every road.
Radio check on the 670.
Yeah, you bet.
670, 0 up, pick up.
Most of these roads are radio assisted, not radio controlled. Drivers should expect there will be public traffic without radios. Use the radio as a tool, but expect the unexpected and always follow basic traffic and safety guidelines.
recreational users, they just have to be aware that these roads were built and primarily used for industry. Expect the unexpected every single corner. Think about maybe there's a logging truck around there, and know that people making their livelihood are relying on you being a safe user of the road.
691 and down. But the biggest thing with us old timers, we got to be able to be a little bit more patient. The older guys become complacent because they've done it for so long, it's so repetitious. But everybody's got to play by the rules. You miss a couple of calls, that could kill you. So you have to pay attention all the time.
You have to treat these roads as a public resource, which is what they are, and expect people are going to be out there without radios. If you have a radio, you need to know how to use it appropriately within the area that you're in. If you're heading into a different region, you need to know what those road calling procedures are, what channels you're going to require within the area that you're operating in, what the expectation is for operating on those resource roads safely, and whether you're working or recreating, the ultimate goal is that everybody get home safe at the end of the day.